Hey everyone, this is Aaron bringing you Shadowrun Returns for the PC. Now, Shadowrun Returns is the first game done by Harebrained Schemes in the Shadowrun setting. It is one of my favorite settings of all time. It is a merger of a dystopian cyberpunk future with the elements of traditional Tolkien fantasy: trolls, orks, dwarves, elves. The game has some great story elements to it. It also has a incredibly powerful mod system where you can create your own stories, and that area you can just play your heart out, or create endless amount of games. So I'm gonna go ahead and start my first Let's Play video. Alright. So the original Shadowrun Returns is part of the Dragonfall upgrade I had. Now, you may have purchased Shadowrun Returns on its own and then only had the Dead Man's Switch campaign, or you could have the version I do where it has both campaigns and it actually uses a slightly improved HUD system. Now, I'm going to do first the Dead Man's Switch. I play on normal. And alright, so first we have our character generator. So I play males. You can play female, whatever your heart content. Now, as I said earlier, you do have humans. You have elves, you have dwarves, you have orks, and trolls. Just like traditional lore, humans are kind of the average of everything. Elves are a little bit quicker, a bit more charismatic. Dwarves are a little more sturdy in body, a little more strength, and their willpower is higher as well. Orgs are, higher body, higher strength, a little bit lower max charisma, a little bit lower max intelligence. And then trolls, they are the beasts, highest body, highest strength, but they do suffer on pretty much everything else. Quickness a little bit lower, charisma and intelligence bit lower. You can play pretty much any combination in the game and still beat it, unless you're on impossible settings, and then maybe you're gonna have a little struggle. But on normal settings, you will not have a problem with any of the different combinations you can do of race, and then the follow-up of the archetype. So, I'm wanting to play something a little bit different than I normally do. A melee character, backed up by a little bit of magic, because I'm going to be kind of the face of the team. Face person who represents the team, does all the communication type thing. Slightly different in the between the tabletop version of Shadowrun and the PC game, but hey, we'll work with it. Now, I could go with elves for the max charisma, which is great, but I feel like going with the humans, starting with that extra 3 karma. Karma are what you use to increase your different stats and skills underneath those. So a little bit more of a helping hand by going with the humans. You can go with a preset archetype. Street Samurai is, think of just the fighter. Close combat or ranged combat. You've got the mage. Mage is different than shaman. Mage uses their intellect with magic. Willpower with magic. Whereas shamans use their charisma. And then you have deckers who use their intelligence for hacking into systems. That's what it is. Then it's called deckers. The riggers are they control drones and such. Drone Rigger is my usual playthrough, but I wanted something different. Physical Adept is a combination of using magic with physical combat. Now, this would be the preset I would want to go with. However, as I said, I want to do my own. And my character, I'm thinking he's not like a psychotic murderer, so I'm not going to go with the look of a psychotic murderer. Kind of like this one. And then this is what is supposed to represent that, but I don't like having beards. I don't know why. Hairstyle looks good. Skin looks good. So let's go on to stats. So here is where you're going to spend your karma. Alright, so I will be getting close. I will be needing higher body. And you can actually click on the top buttons for getting to the sections quickly. Strength. Now, right now I'm just doing a little bit at a time because I'm not 100% sure exactly where I wanted to spend all my points. And I wanted to use melee weapons. So I'm going to do that. And then I may later try to remember if I can get in throwing weapons with my max karma, which you earn through playing different things, completing quests, missions, what have you. And only reason I get intelligence is just to get the to see the enemy HP with 2 points in biotech. It's not absolutely necessary. I could get through the game without it. I like seeing it. Willpower, not going to need. Now, charisma is something I do need. My background, let's say he's been shadowrunning for a while, even though he's kind of he's green under the ears. And then spirit summoning, I'm going to get, I think it was bear I wanted to go with. You choose your totem, and the totem grants you a certain skill you can use every so often. Bear, it heals all friends within three of your friends with damage within a certain area. But it has a cooldown, but it's a nice heal spell. Cat gives you dodge for 3 rounds, 2 allies within an area, and it's a nice cooldown, but you're going to get hit one way or another, unless you're maxing certain things. Quickness, okay. And yeah, bear is a good one. So 3. And if you looked at the karma, you can see that 3 points invested in body takes off 3 points of karma. Body at 2 was 2 points of karma. So it's a nice scaling system like that. And on most playthroughs, you're going to get about 190 plus or minus karma points, depending on all your side quests and what those things you do. So, yeah. Let's see. So eventually you'll be able to spend a lot of points, but if you try to spread your karma out to do a lot of things, you're going to run into a problem. If you focus on a certain area, you're going to be fine. One of the easiest playthroughs really is to actually do ranged combat in your first playthrough. Ranged combat specialist makes it a lot easier. I think I can take 1 point of dodge. 3 points of strength. Okay, I think that'll do me for now. And then, I don't know why this looks like this. Nice little bug to have. Alright, so here's actually, you're choosing your name. Kind of hard to read that. I just go by Trax. Usually Traxus, but I feel like going with Trax.
Thank you for watching. I'd appreciate before you go if you could take a moment of your time to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Thank you very much. This is Ingenious, signing off.